I had always wanted to do an album, a really great album. I've been writing songs for 20 years and I have many, many songs collected. I had this dream to do something really special, more than a collection of songs. A friend of mine named Steve Espinola, who's a fantastic songwriter, did this thing called the RPM Challenge, in which you were supposed to write, record, produce an entire album in the course of a month. And I listened to his work and I thought, wow, that sounds really fun. I had done something called the 24-hour comic some years ago, where you have 24 hours to create an entire comic book. And I knew the power of that kind of limited time thing. And I wondered if I could actually get away with doing an entire CD myself in a month. This was a few months before February, and I contemplated how I could do it. And because of my limited funds and my limited time, I came up with this idea of a live performance where I would write the songs, then rehearse the songs with a group of people on one weekend, and then perform the songs the next weekend, so that it would all be a very limited time frame, so that it was a sink or swim kind of situation. And I thought if I planned it well enough, and if the songs were the right kind of songs, it could really work. So I wrote, in about 2 weeks, I wrote 12 songs. I wrote them to be very singable, very catchy, and a lot of fun. My goal was no expectations, no promises. I wanted this experience to be whatever it could be, so that I could make the most of the gifts that people brought to me. And so that it wasn't all about just Adam Cole is making a CD, but the CD would be about whatever happened that day. We brought people in on the first weekend and we rehearsed it, and I was very pleased with the people that came. Some of them were musicians and some of them were just people who were interested in sharing, which was really, really nice. And we had a nice party, and then sure enough, most of them came back the next weekend, so that we were able to make use of our rehearsal. And the whole project was just wonderful.
Here we go. This is the great RPM Challenge to record and finish an album in a single month. And we're going to get started with Coming On Down the Line. 1, 2, we're just going to do that lick.
All right. Excellent. Let's have some applause from the musicians.
For this project, I made it my mission to write songs that anyone could sing. So every song, or most of the songs, has a real catchy hook or a real catchy thing that everyone can just sing along. I felt like I had pulled every last songwriting scrap out of me. If you haven't got a lot of courage or you're afraid of what people are going to say, this is just a great way to get over all that.